The White House is defending the US-backed peace plan for Ukraine, saying that the proposal is actually good for both Russia and Ukraine, despite concerns that it mirrors several of Moscow's long-standing demands.
But the president supports this plan. It's a good plan for both Russia and Ukraine, and we believe that it should be acceptable to both sides, and we're working very hard to get it done.
The proposal was drafted by Trump's special envoy Steve Witkoff and the Secretary of State Marco Rubio, and according to the US officials, it was made after consultations with both Ukrainian and Russian representatives. And according to the draft obtained by Axios, Ukraine will have to give up the eastern Donbas region and recognize Crimea, Luhansk and Donetsk as parts of Russia. Now, the plan limits Ukraine's armed forces to 600,000 personnel and also bars it from joining the NATO military alliance, while making it eligible for an EU membership. Now, furthermore, the NATO troops will be prohibited from being stationed in the country. Instead, European fighter jets will be based in neighboring Poland to provide air cover, and additionally, Ukraine will agree to be a non-nuclear state and withdraw from the part of the Donetsk Oblast that it currently controls and hold elections within the next 100 days. Ukraine will also get a global package to rebuild itself, including a development fund to invest in fast-growing industries like technology, data centers and artificial intelligence. The southern regions of Kherson and Zaporizhia will be frozen along the current front lines, and the Zaporizhia nuclear plant will come under the supervision of International Atomic Energy Agency, the IAEA, with electricity being split equally between both Russia and Ukraine. Now, Russia, on the other hand, will be reintegrated into the global economy. It will see the sanctions be lifted and regain entry into the G8. Now, Moscow will establish long-term economic cooperation with the United States in the sectors including energy, mining and artificial intelligence. The proposal also states that Russia will not prevent Ukraine from using the Dnieper River for commercial activities, and agreements will be reached on the free transport of grain across the Black Sea. According to the draft, Russia will have to agree to legally binding non-aggression pledge and face a decisive, coordinated military response if it violates the ceasefire or re-enters Ukraine. Meanwhile, the Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has insisted that the agreement must protect Ukrainian sovereignty and dignity. Now, Zelensky is in fact expecting to discuss the proposal directly with Donald Trump in the coming days. Now, Zelensky met with a Pentagon delegation led by the U.S. Army Secretary Daniel Driscoll, who delivered the draft plan in writing. Now, Ukraine's government is saying that it is willing to work with Washington on the adjustments, but is stressing that the red lines remain, especially regarding territorial recognition. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.